and started going to the missionary church in Huntkey.
Oh.
Yes. And they never seem to have been going on with anything much. But I always pass a new Church of God congregation being developed.
Okay.
In which my wife was one of the key leaders.
Okay.
Yes. So
in the youth fellowship?
No, man.
In the church?
Yes, leader.
Oh.
In the church.
What age is this now? What age are you talking about now? What old she was?
She would have been in her 20s.
Her 20s?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so one Sunday when we go down and that church, I'm here, fire blaze up. I just went up.
Right.
And I've been with the church since.
Since that time?
They were having a crusade, and I made my public, declaration, commitment. The building was zinc.
Which church is this, by the way, Brother Mark?
Huntkey Church of God.
Huntkey Church of God.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
My wife had a major hand in the formation of that.
Church. Okay.
And that's where I started. Yeah.
Right. Who was the leader then at that part of the church, if you remember? How old you were at that time? You're in the 20s as well?
Yes, that would have been 1956. So I was exactly 20.
Okay. Right. So who was the leader of the Huntkey Church of God at that time?
She, my wife.
Oh, your wife was the leader of the Huntkey Church at 20?
Yeah, she was in her 20s.
Right.
But she was a leader.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. But we weren't married then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
About 2 years after
that.
Married.
Okay.
I married in 58.
Right.
In 56.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So growing up now then in that Huntkey Church now, who were some of the prominent other local leaders you can remember that had an influence on your life?
That's a long thing. I think she was a major influence. Yes,
okay.
Because it was an emerging church.
Emerging
congregation.
Right.
The pastor had migrated.
Who was the pastor then?
His name was Sylvester Grant Nelson.
Okay.
He had migrated
Okay.
and left her to carry on the work.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we struggled with it. Like we got married.
Right.
And we moved out Huntkey.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So who baptized you then as Brother Mark? Who was the leader?
I got baptized by Natty Williams, I think.
Natty Williams. Yeah, mommy, you know.
Yeah, Natty Williams baptized me in the Mayday pool.
Oh.
Mayday pool.
That's Natty. That's related to the Williams now in I we could call him not Brother Price. No, okay, not different person, but Price is different from Natty Williams.
Price was at Mayday.
Mayday, right.
Natty was at, might have been Wales or one of them church, but them come down
and baptized in the Mayday pool.
We had a big baptism.
Okay. Alright. What are your fond memories of the Church of God in your earlier years? Especially as related to the assembly.
Well, yeah, because that was what I was going to say, the assembly was the high point.
High point.
We look forward to it.
Okay.
Because you're in a small church out in the country.
Yes.
And them guys always come like W.T. Millen or Patton, them always come out.
Yeah.
So when you come out town, man,
big things that. Yeah.
Yes, you feel good.
Yes.
W.T. always drive one long car, we call it fishtail. That car.
Yes.
And it was through WT I got a job, my first job in Kingston. At R. Hannah & Sons.
Okay.
WT was trade administrator.
Yes.
And I went to him, he called
me. Okay.
So I work at South Parade.
Right. Okay.
And when I went to do ministry to study at Jamaica School of Theology, which was on this property.
Right.
I still worked with Hannah during that period.
Okay.
Not like today where them guys work, keep them job.
Right.
And go to school like evening or weekend.
Yeah.
We had to move on to campus full time.
Okay.
A full-time
job, right.
4 years. Yes. But I was able to work.
So in the evenings?
Work in the workshop.
Right. Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And but they allowed me to work on Saturdays at Hannah.
Oh, okay, good.
I remember now how much we get.
Yeah.
£1.06. I can't remember how much for the week.
Right.
And then in holidays,
yeah,
I still work with Hannah.
Right. In those days, what could I buy in those days? One shilling. Whoa. Okay.
You got them days they salvage how much, remember?
Yes.
Remember, say sugar 2 pence in your pound.
Yes, those days. Yes. How do you feel about the Church of God celebrating its 100 assembly?
That's quite a milestone.
Quite
a milestone. But I had to correct somebody the other day in church when I announced it.
Yeah.
Because we getting mixed up between the 100th
year
of the church
and the 100th assembly. Yes.
And it need to be
cleared up. Clearly, yes.
That is the 100th assembly.
Right.
I even had to correct the pastor.
Yes.
Because he get up to say, when I send him information, and him correct it.
Right.
And say that mean that he made a mistake also.
Yeah.
That mean that the assembly started in 1914.
Yeah.
The assembly said no. Assembly started in 1908.
Yeah.
But during the war years,
yes.
we missed out on some assembly.
Right. Right.
So that is why we are just
right. Okay. So you have actually been at all the assemblies.
During that period.
During your whole tenure within the Church of God?
Yes. I would say so.
Yes.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Because I started attending from up in
Huntley.
Not fully. My wife go longer than me. But we used to look forward to coming to the Sunday.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But I started attending from June when we moved out of Manchester. And that would have been what year? We moved to Kingston.
Right.
And worship at Jonestown.
Okay.
And I remember Jonestown always sent me as their delegate.
Okay.
Delegate, so much so that I get in trouble with some of the big leaders at one time when I was in school here.
Yeah.
They were discussing the Constitution and the big guys, So I got up to talk, and them tell me to sit down. Them take me at just one. The Constitution.
Yeah.
So I tell them, I stand here as a duly appointed delegate of the Jonestown Church, and I have a right to speak.
Right.
So they have a back up. Them guys.
And these are all local leaders.
They're strong guys. Edgar Harrison.
The BMBS.
W.T. Miller, Frank Burke.
Tell the where I'm going to sit down. Sit down over the corner. Yeah, man. So tell us something about Mark. In terms of you say, which assembly, by the way, if you can say which assembly you remember vividly of all of them that really stood out for you more than anything else. I'm sure it will be very hard because you've been to a whole lot. But which one can you say?
That is difficult.
Yeah, I've heard people say that when Milton Granum came for the first time, that them cannot forget that one. Or some Heinz one, or if any handout.
I've had most of them, a lot of them.
Yes.
I can't remember this guy. The guy who was Marcus Morgan.
Okay.
That one stood out for me,
Yeah, okay.
Marcus, the sermon was the incomparable Christ. I remember that.
Okay.
Yes, Marcus. Dr. Marcus Morgan from Chicago.
Okay.
Yes, that was good.
Okay.
And Massey.
Yes.
Massey has some good
sermons
also.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so very fun memories. Yeah, man. Now, did you interact with any of the local leaders of the church or any of the missionaries at the time?
Yes. Quite a few of them.
Yeah.
While here and even when they left.
Okay.
Yes. Because,
okay.
George Buck.
Right.
Yes, when Buck was here, he took us through 3 years and left, and Buck came to complete the program, the 4-year program. So when Buck and his wife left, and my first trip to America, I did visit with them.
Okay.
George Buck and Kenneth Good, I think, Good died not too long ago. Yes, and Ralph Little. Yes, I was up in Oregon. On a trip. Ralph was at church, and and even the last missionary, what did name? It was Christian Ed. Christian Ed, man. I can't remember his name.
I know. I think I know what you're talking.
But he invited me up for a trip to Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska. And for what do you call it? To preach at a faith
gathering, gathering or something. Or faith promise.
Faith promise convention. Yes, man. I remember the plane was kind of late, and he was at the airport waiting. I think it was bad weather and things. But he picked me up and straight into the pulpit, you know. Yes, and his Sunday school children drew a picture and gave me. It's a simple thing, you know. That's the thing. And I kept it. I have it somewhere. Because they wrote, Pastor McNally, we love you.
Yes.
It was the best gift I got.
That's lovely. That's lovely. So you have a very good impression of the missionaries and their contribution to the Church of God.
Yeah, some of them. Like Kenneth Good.
Yes.
This other one. We used to live in this house. Not Rasta. Rui. Can't remember his name. I can't remember. He was up in Lansing, Michigan. And he was the rector, like what Wilma was doing. Secretary. And they wanted to come down to Jamaica to do with a work camp in the Lansing Church. And so they sent him down to find out how things. At that time I was in Portland. And Pickens his name.
Pickens. Tom Pickens.
And he came. And so I was boss. He just go back and tell them everything alright. That was for the Bangor Ridge.
Bangor Ridge.
Do some work at Bangor.
Work at Bangor Ridge.
Yes.
We got go ahead.
Another incident with Pickens was while at school. There was a guy who came in the church with some holy, what's the name? Joseph something or another. With some weird ideas. And he was preaching at Harborview. And we students went the night. And the man said, he must be reaching the school. He don't even think we use Bible up there. Yes, that was all. It's pure head. And I was chairman of president of the student body. So the morning when we came back, me locked down the school. And Pickens was chairman of the assembly. And called Pickens and said, listen, there will be no school, no class until you meet with us. Because we cannot have a school, the church has a school. And we have somebody in the church reaching the school publicly. So he came and talked with us. And as a result, they started investigating this guy. And found out that this guy was you know?
Yes. Oh, interesting.
And he afterwards started a church he called what do they call it? Glorious Church, the Glorious Church in the Junction. And UWT Miller was going there at the time. The Glorious Church.
And it still exists today?
No, that's something there, man. That's something I had.
No foundation? Yes. And the local level now, who were some of the persons you, in your estimation, were like some really outstanding national and local leaders? On the national front and on the local front.
Dave Grant, Sam Hines, of course, you know, people like those.
Yeah. So tell us a little more about Sam Hines, because not many people, like younger people know, they know about Cleve, but not many people probably know about Sam Hines. What made Sam Hines so distinguishable?
Well, Sam Hines was an outstanding preacher, very strong preacher, respected by not only within the church but outside the church.
Okay.
Very good preacher, and he was a very loving person.
Yeah,
very loving. When Sam see you, man, Sam grab you.
Yeah. I hear that. That's one time we used to have like what they call it? Keswick used to be at Olsen Hall,
and Sam would come down to speak, even when he was in the States.
Okay.
And another thing with Sam and me is that I couldn't, when Sam was alive, I couldn't go to the States and not be with him.
Okay.
Yeah, he would make sure.
Yeah.
I would go down and preach at
Third Street.
At Third Street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
But I think I preached on the radio. You know, I had that radio program.
Right.
Yeah. And he had this social outreach program where him saying I had two churches, one in the basement, and
yes. I want to see it. Yes.
The counseling program.
Right. Okay. I also mentioned Frank Urquhart as well.
Frank
as a strong local leader.
Strong leader. And a heart for
outreach.
And he was always at the assembly.
Right.
And he was a man who you could.
Strong convictions.
Pull around.
Yes. Yeah, man. So, Brother Mark, what would you say now, like, are your specific contributions to the Church of God?
My specific contributions.
Contributions. To the Church of God.
Yes. Well, I serve as chairman, as you know.
Right.
For 10 years.
For 10 years, right.
And, well, that is.
As chairman at the assembly.
At the assembly.
Right.
The assembly of
Right.
the Church of God in Jamaica.
Right.
During which time I traveled.
Right.
Africa. I don't know if I was chairman when I went to Germany. But,
Okay.
And America and so on. Also serve. Will this disturb that?
No, look, well, if you just stop it, just, yeah, okay. For a minute. Go ahead.
I also served in as leadership training.
Right.
I lectured.
Yes, lecture at the training institute.
I serve as chairman.
Right.
Commission.
Right. You're part of the team that when they were thinking about the LTI, you're one of those persons who staunchly defended it going to Mandela. Because I know there were some, when it came back up, to relaunch it in Mandela. I know that the assembly, many people were very comfortable with it.
To remember.
I know that one. All right. Okay. Okay. I know you have been pastor and you have pastored a number of churches. I know.
I started in Catholic Youth Circuit.
Okay.
And that's 6 congregation. My wife said 7 because there was one that was on the fringes. And then I moved to Portland.
Port Antonio. Okay.
To do what, 4 or 5? 2, 4, 5.
Right.
Okay. Yes. And especially the Portland circuit was really down.
Right.
So the contribution there was made. And while serving there, I had to extend myself into St. Mary. For instance, like weddings. You may have had pastoral leadership.
Right. Never that marriage officers. Okay.
So that was And then Maypen was the big event.
So you spent about 20 years at Maypen.
30.
30 years at Maypen?
30 years.
Okay.
11 plus in Portland.
And 30 years.
Only 3 out in Catholic Circuit.
Right. Okay. Yeah, man. And when you went to that Maypen church, what it is now is really something to talk about.
Yeah, man. I was telling somebody the other day when I picked that battery in.
I picked that to the Maypen Church of God.
Yes. But they had They had
the regular toilet bowl.
Inside.
But you had one on the outside.
Yeah, we had a pit toilet outside. But there's only 2 toilets you had inside, you know.
Okay.
In the church. And one was locked away for the minister.
For the minister, yeah.
Only one for both male and female. So through the door open and said, no. The pastor says one of the males.
Yeah.
But it's a major, that was a
major infrastructure development.
Yeah, man.
Yes, yeah, man. When you're going on now in the Church of God now, what literature did you read that you can remember now, the literature that had an impact upon your spiritual growth and development?
I read a number of the books. I remember some of the names.
What the Bible teaches.
Right. Well, that was my man there whenever to read about it.
Okay.
My name
FG?
FG Smith.
Right.
Little backward. All of New Orleans.
Right.
And some of the other guys.
Right. Yeah.
And of course we had Massey. And Massey's a writer too.
Right. Yes. What about the gospel trumpet? Did you ever read it?
I was a regular reader of gospel trumpet and then Vital Christianity.
Yes.
And then One Voice.
One Voice?
Yeah, no, we'd have no voice because we would have no magazine, no?
I never know about One Voice.
Yeah, One Voice. One Voice was the last one.
Oh, after Vital Christianity?
After Vital Christianity.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Yes.
I'm sure I have copies.
Copies here, One Voice.
I'll show you.
Okay.
I think they're more do an internet thing, no?
No. Okay, right. Than anything else.
And they had the Missions magazine.
Yeah, Mission magazine. I remember that one.
I think they had a leadership magazine.
Yes.
So I gobbled up everything. The Church of God wrote.
Right. Okay.
Some of the guys were good guys.
Yes.
Good writers.
Okay. From your
and I read wider than Church of God.
Church of God.
I read Catholic.
Yeah.
Some of the Catholic guys write good things, you know.
Yes. Yeah, man, I know.
Anglicans and Methodists.
Yes. So avid reader.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Yeah. How has the Church of God changed doctrinally and organizationally since you've been a member? And if it has changed, has it changed? And if so,
has it changed? That's a good thing to
doctrinally and organizationally.
I wouldn't say it has changed, but there were some guys who had some stuff which they say is doctrine, which isn't really doctrine. And created little upset here and there.
Yeah. Like once you're sanctified, you can't be.
Yes, because even when I went to Pastor Burby. They all know them saying it. Sister Francis, a lady like Sister Francis, a good Christian lady.
Yes.
Say, brother, we never know nothing here. I seem to come here teach. Things like that. And that is because Frankie was a strong man, good Christian person, but held on to some views. That kind of stuck at some point.
Right. Yes. So doctrinally, we have basically remained the same, more or less, doctrinally.
No.
You see it worse, though? Is it worse? Are we preaching bad doctrine? No.
I think we are better. We have been proved.
Okay.
Yes, we have moved with the guys, not liberal, but
well, moderate views.
Yes,
Right.
Have some moderate theologian.
Right.
And try for
Yes. Okay.
And we have, some of us have moved.
Right.
In the administration, we're still struggling with that. By the bylaws and the constitution.
Yes. Still.
We try to tweak it here.
And
minister's manual.
Right.
Minister's congregational manual, which still needs some tweaking.
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
You know.
So we actually
some things we did just take for granted.
Right.
And do and it wasn't there nothing written.
Right about it. Yeah.
But we know that is always so we try to document now so that we can because a new generation has emerged and is emerging which need be
more right.
We can otherwise we will miss out on our heritage.
Right.
They're coming from other places with other stuff. And
make sure you have it documented. Documented. Right. And it's a problem whenever the church grows. You have to make sure you keep in touch with that. So you have the system in place.
Because it's all a matter of you. The whole matter of congregational polity.
Right.
We still struggle with it.
Yes.
Is it autonomy?
Right.
Which means or is it?
Yes. I understand. Yeah, man. Understand. Right. So so I'm gonna ask this one about just number one now. In your mind, who would you say had been the most influential local leader and the most influential international leader among the Church of God?
You have to say that again.
Yeah.
The most
influential local leader. Local leader means not necessarily a pastor. Not necessarily a pastor, no, but a local leader in a church.
Not necessarily a pastor.
Not necessarily a pastor, right? I mean, you have a lot of them that we don't even know about.
Right.
Or let me ask you one. Name about 4 or 5 local leaders you think that were so influential in shaping the Church of God that we don't even talk about today. Name about 4 or 5 of them. Right? A lot of them. You mentioned Natty Williams. You mentioned Natty Williams was one. Natty Bodier, right? At Old Harbor.
Yes.
Right.
It was before all that. Him was,
Okay.
Him helped start Burby and.
Okay.
With their man.
Okay. Open meeting with Brother Natty Bodier.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Dunkley.
Brother Dunkley. Yeah, man. We know Brother Dunkley, man. Short Brother Dunkley.
Yes,
man. Yes. But a solid, strong leader. Yes, Brother Dunkley. Yes. Yeah. What about from St. Mary, Portland side?
Portland, St. Mary. I would say, the Lambert family.
Brother Lambert.
Yes.
Mr. Lambert, yes. Mr. Lambert.
Strong leaders.
Okay.
And, there was a little lady up in Bangeridge named Shaw.
Sister Shaw.
She was a
leader.
Good person.
Bangeridge.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And there was one at Tranquility, I can't remember her name.
Yeah, right. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And regarding pastors now, you would probably
Well, our most outstanding pastor up to now is
Sam Hines.
Sam Hines.
That is really international.
Yes, right.
Yes, international flavor.
Cleve, of course.
Cleve, right.
Cleve.
Yes, right.
Cleve, and he tells Sister Granges you need to take up some stuff and write something.
Right, yes, something, yeah, man. About yes.
Last.
Remember, yes.
I was a man who take notes.
Copiously, yes. Yes, yeah, man.
Remember, I was a writer in the Star. And
yes, that's true. You're right. And in the Gleaner. And I remember you reading even Philip Neal used to write these articles every now and again in the Gleaner. Yes. Yeah, man.
In his era.
Right. How do you view the Church of God today in contrast to the Church of God 30 years ago?
Well, one of the good things is 30 years ago or 40 years ago, it's as if nobody wanted to become Church of God pastor. The pastoral pool had dried up, was drying up. And that was why started the LDI, and that has contributed greatly to it. But it's as if, 14 ministers.
Yes.
400 church.
Yes.
There are 90 other.
Yes.
But so that things have changed.
Yes.
Today we are talking about 80 pastors.
Yes, and today many people want to join. Want to join. Yes.
Want to theology, want to
ministry. Yes.
So that's a major shift.
Yes. Major shift.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
Yes. And another thing is many more of our members are getting good education, are university graduates. Once ago, the trained people seem to have been, or so they thought, concentrated in the Kingston metropolitan area. But no more than they say that. We have PhDs and whatnot, all over the place.
Yes.
Lawyers.
Left educators. Okay.
So that's a major shift.
Significant.
Very significant.
Yeah, significant shift.
You they say them great have the qualifications they have.
Yes.
The main church here.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. And this is the last question, Brother Mark. In your estimation now, what would you say is the major weakness of the Church of God Reformation movement today? Or major weaknesses, as you can see?
I'm not just talking about Jamaica, you're talking about...
Well, no, in Jamaica, yes. What do you think is probably our major weaknesses that we need to really improve on in going forward?
It's major at this time, but the whole matter of stewardship is still bugging us. Yes. I think it's a weakness, and I don't know if it's a major, but we need to still work on that
one. Right.
So that our pastors can be better paid.
Right.
And the church can
meet the expenses and
be more involved in some of the social work that need to be done in the communities. Because if 50 years ago we were doing so well in some areas, and had all right. I remember the days at assembly when cars were a scarce commodity. I still remember. I remember Brother when started the church at Dovecot. With him had a nice big car, and he had a few cars that scattered on the assembly ground. But today, parking is a major problem. Not only at assembly, but even at some of the
local churches
in the rural areas.
No problem.
And yet, when you measure it, what the Lord has done, blessing us, with what they are doing to
it don't correlate. No, right. You're right. Stewardship.
We can do better.
Yes, can do better financially and otherwise we have time and all that. Yes.